Welcome, wizards and witches. We're back again for the very first episode of the Wizards Only podcast. Oh my
We're
god,
back again
yeah!
for the first episode. You heard him. We're
Woo!
back again for the first episode. Yeah, FBI. Yeah.
Not in the first minute of YouTube. Not in the first minute.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. This is going in.
And as you can see, ladies and gents, there's a lot of excitement in the air. For today, I am joined with our co-hosts, Mr. Yaron and Mr. Fawnder. We have another one, which is Dom, but he is not home right now and currently can't record, which is pretty homosexual.
Pretty asexual, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of apes. Not even gonna lie, they're very scary.
Very, very scary, buff, and masculine.
Oh yeah, definitely. 800-pound gorilla could rip you in half.
Yeah, they do.
And Yaron is getting a kick out of this.
Alright, chill out.
Oh
He's just
man.
fucking snickering in the corner.
Yeah, we've been wanting to do this podcast for like a year. We're just now
Yeah.
getting to it.
Yeah.
And for the topics that we do, it's just pretty much whatever that goes on in our silly, funny, wacky lives that we live. And stuff about games, and music, and media, and culture, and ethnic studies, and gender studies.
And conspiracy theories, like how 9/11 was an inside job.
Trans rights.
Yeah. Not human rights. They're not human. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Fawnder's
I'm
literally
joking.
gay. Fawnder's literally gay.
I'm bisexual, not gay. I'm allowed to say it. I swear.
Yeah, pretty much gay.
Okay. Okay. Edit what I just said. I forgot we were recording.
Are we
Okay,
just doing...
Yeah, we need to censor what I just said. Keep this part about censoring what I just said in, but just censor the part where I said.
Okay, he said the worst word imaginable.
I did. I forgot we were recording.
It's okay. He's a horrible racist off camera, and he hates every single race other than his,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
no one knows his race.
Yeah. Yeah, like I could be a black guy saying the N-word, like
Yeah,
I
he
could
really...
say the N-word and not be in trouble.
Exactly. No one will ever know. So, gentlemen, I have prepared a few questions for this podcast. Would you all like to start?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
start it.
Here's a good one that I like to contemplate a lot. What's an insult you've received that you're actually proud of? Like a name calling that someone is just like, thrown at you, and you're just like, huh, that's very
Like-
unique or clever.
I feel like your own has a unique advantage.
Alright, listen, even though I only got one, but I can't think of it on the top of my head.
Say it when you remember it.
I wonder why.
Shut up! But, fuck. Oh, damn. Anyways.
Will we come back to you?
Yes, come back, yes.
All right. I got one that I specifically remember when I was very young, and let's just say I wasn't the fittest little boy. I was very fat, and I remember one time me and this kid like kind of got in like a, a verbal altercation, and he ended up calling me waterfall titties, and I thought that was I was like, I'm not even mad at that, dude. That's really funny. And everybody laughed. Hopefully,
I was called a
with
pale
me.
water balloon
A pale water balloon? What does that even mean?
because I'm white. I'm admitting that about me. That's the only
But
information.
what is the water balloon thing?
I'm fat.
I
That's what it's meant to mean.
I guess that's fair. Oh man, some of these kids I used to live with, man. The projects, they were mean, dude. Shape me who I am today.
The projects.
Oh yeah, dude. Straight from the hood.
Yeah, I know exactly where that hood is, and it's such a funny thing to call that a hood.
All right. I got another question. Oh wait, Yaron, did you
I
did
didn't
you did
answer
you
it.
Yeah, did you?
I thought about it now. So when I was little, my mom, she used to call me gordo, which is
Mhm.
I forgot. Which is like me getting not getting fat, but like me being fat or something like that. Shut up. But
Dude, this is all just about fat stuff.
but
You can tell we're
she
American.
called me gordo, and I didn't know what that means back then. So I was just happy and just laughing as she was saying that to me. But now they still do call me that because I'm not that fat, but like
I'm still getting bullied by my family.
My
yeah.
family still hates me.
My family still hates me, and they keep making fun of me, and I'm sick of it.
All right. So if we're done with that little segment, I got another question for you, gents.
Yeah.
What's a funny story that you have just like from your lives, just like the funniest story that you can think of?
Like I have a funny story.
Okay.
Okay, so whenever I am on a road trip, I get really sick and stuff like that.
I know the story.
Like I have a heavy sickness. Jake usually doesn't see it, but I tell him about it.
Yeah.
Basically, what happens is when I am traveling long distances, is I get ridiculously sick, aka throwing up, feel like I need to shit myself, and other things. I also feel just like ridiculously hot. And last time I went to go out to visit Jake, that happened to me. I cannot tell you the hell I unleashed in that gas station bathroom. Like I had to, like that shit was so horrible. I had to take off my hoodie and my shirt. Like
Oh,
I was begging
oh.
for my life.
It's one of those like naked shits where you sit there and just think about life, just like,
Like
oh
I felt
God,
like crying, just sitting there on the toilet.
oh dude, I've
I
been there
was
too many times.
shitting and I was throwing up at the same time. Like, do you know
Mm.
the hell of having to swap out while shitting?
Yes, dude. That reminds me of another story that I had. When we went to the beach in Florida, I didn't wear, well, I did wear sunscreen, but I
No.
didn't reapply it like very often.
Oh god.
And it was
Oh
a
god, I think
very,
I know this.
yeah, it was a very like low SPF sunscreen. And we were outside for I think about 6 whole hours, and I only applied it once when I got there. And I must have not have like applied it like to my feet or something, and my feet just got like insane, like they were like
Hobbit.
pink, dude. Yeah, dude, my big old hobbit feet with my ingrown toenails and
You wanna
hair.
know what that reminds me of?
What?
That reminds me of the one time where I was in okay, and I forgot how, but we like both got sunburns, and I remember like you
Oh
were red
yeah,
all
at the
over,
pool.
and for some reason I don't know why, but I just smacked your chest.
Yeah, I do remember
Like
that.
I have zero clue why I did it. I just smacked your chest.
All right. Um, so like after we got back, I had like severe like sun poisoning, and on top of that, I also
Oh
had
yeah, you
like
get devil's burns, right?
no, I actually did not have a Hell's Itch that time. The Hell's
Oh,
Itch
hell's
was
itch.
pretty bad. But we got back and I got like really bad sick, and I was like projectile vomiting into a bucket like 3 times in a row, and I almost like passed out. Worst sickness of my life, dude. I was sick for about like 2 weeks.
Goddamn. Your own, you got any?
So there's one time when I was a little kid, and I was mad at my dad uh, because we was at the store and he promised me, but then he forgot to buy me candy. So
Hmm.
when we was going home, when he was vacuuming the floor, not the floor, the carpet, I always
Well,
almost got
It was the
hit.
floor.
pretty
I
much.
always unplug the vacuum, and then he will always plug it back in. I'm just like, just keeps on going. He's just there laughing his ass off.
It's like fucking messing up his whole day. Just unplugging that vacuum, man. Just, dude, he probably still thinks about that. Probably still thinks about beating the shit out
I
of.
remember in like fourth grade, I cried because my mom didn't give me McDonald's.
Dude, man, we have McDonald's at home. With food at home.
Nah, that's what my dad said.
Like I was fucking sniffling. Like you don't understand.
I just want chicken nuggets. Oh, dude. I can go for some McDonald's right now. Next question time. Oh, so I guess we'll advance on to the next question, and then we can get his opinion on it.
Yes.
Okay, so Yaron,
Yeah.
if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be, and why?
I would say Puerto Rico,
Puerto
but
Rico.
then there's other places I wanna, go to and
Hmm.
just see and see what their culture or their things about. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna say Puerto
I get that,
Rico
and it's still in the
because
U.S. It's like U.S. territory.
yeah, but for me, I want to go to Puerto Rico because it's nice over there, and my mom's Puerto Rican. And I want to go with her one day. But then
Yeah.
I want to go to the beaches because the beaches are really nice over there.
Yeah, I'd say, and where it's like U.S. territory, like passports and stuff, and traveling
Yeah,
wouldn't be, insanely hard. Well, then if you were like going like out of the country,
yeah,
and a lot of the customs there like their money and still use like customary and stuff, so it wouldn't be too much like adapting.
yeah. That's
If
true.
if I had to go to a place, um, I'd probably go to Switzerland. I was actually reading about this thing. I think it was like yesterday or like 2 days ago,
Hmm.
and it was that Switzerland actually has the highest life expectancy in the world, and a lot of those like Norwegian countries, like Norway,
Yeah.
fucking Sweden, Denmark, shit like that.
Welcome back to the Who. Okay.
Okay, we were talking about I was just in the middle of saying a country where I would want to live, like a dream place to live, and actually they're paying people right now to like move to Switzerland and like certain other countries there, like literally just
Why?
like because I don't know, I guess they have low population, more work, stuff like that, and yeah, it says they will pay you if you're like guaranteed to live there for at least like 10 years,
Oh
and
wow.
it's very good country.
How much money?
I forget what it was like converted, but it was like a decent amount. I know Italy does that too, and it's like very beautiful there. It's very awesome living, high life expectancy and whatnot.
Hmm.
So where would you like to live, Mr. Fonder?
Uh, I'm gonna think about that. France. France
France?
seems, yeah.
Why
France
France?
is it's a very unique place and stuff like that.
Stinky
Also, it's good.
cheese and
It's
snails.
good. It's good to know how at any moment the people could turn on its government. Like it's good to know
Yeah,
that. Like
yeah,
the
that's it.
fucking riots that go on in France. It also has the highest racism rate.
Oh
Is
god.
that hopefully that's
That's
not a factor.
unrelated. That's unrelated. That's unrelated. I'm just saying. I was just bringing it up. It has like the highest like rates of racism. They also
That's
actually speaking
unfortunate.
about the cops there was this funny fucking thing I learned. And I forgot what exactly it was called, but it was this French like fucking version of a taser that would set somebody on fire. Like
No way.
it would set like a little fire on the person's shirt so they'd have to panic and get it off. Like
That's
it
so
was so
horrible.
fuck It was so fucking funny. I think they like retired it in like 2017, so it was
Oh, that's
actually like
good.
oddly recent.
I was gonna ask if they still do that. I was like,
And like
hopefully
that
not.
that was like I like it also to describe I like the scenery and like the spirit of the people there.
Oh yeah, the culture is really cool, and the language is a little bit weird.
Yeah, the colonial
Sorry to French
ism
people
is
or
very cool.
bilingual English French speakers watching the podcast.
Are you about to say something in French?
No, I was about to say no. I said no offense to French people, but your language it sounds weird.
It's
At
basically
least to us dumbed
half-baked
down
Spanish.
Americans.
It's
Yeah,
a
pretty much.
half-baked Spanish. That's how I can describe it.
But it's like I don't know. It's like Spanish if it
Let
was
me
like
describe it. Let me describe
cool.
it.
Not saying Spanish
Learn,
isn't cool, but
as
still.
I can best describe, learn Spanish, then learn Italian, then take the Italian difficulty out of Spanish, and you have French.
Oh
I was
wow.
about to say I'm not learning two languages before I learn French. It's not worth it,
Like
bro.
that's as I can best describe it. Like I feel like even like French people say the language is weird because it kinda is. Speaking
So
about languages, I want to mention something else funny I found out.
yeah,
So, Yaron, you know
Yeah.
how, Spanish is different in certain parts of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, in, the equator, like, in Ecuador, or, like, the fuckers, the thing for, like, I forgot what it's called. Oh yeah, like Pico to die. The guy means some shit
yeah.
like shit penis. Like it means some shit like that. Basically saying
It's
if
like
you
random
order it there,
nonsense.
you yeah, like Spanish there is very different. Like
Yeah,
it's different in slight ways, but like slight
yeah.
word changes that makes it to where you sound like a toddler
It's
learning to
kind of
speak for the
like
first time.
it's kind of like American English and like Australian English. Like most of it makes sense, but there's little words in there that just like literally mean nothing
Yeah,
to us.
exactly.
So, snails, guys. Y'all like Turbo, the movie?
Oh yeah, I fucking forgot about that. That shit was old as shit.
I
When
thought I
was
was
that
thinking.
released? I remember watching it as a kid.
Yeah, I
What
was
movie
thinking
is
of like French people, and I was like,
I
so
remember they
snails.
had like, I remember they released like a cartoon of it too,
Yeah, they
something like
released
that.
like some kind of like 2D like cartoon or
What
whatever.
happened? Yeah, like what
I
the
don't
fuck
know.
happened to that? Like, did
It
it
fell
just
off.
die?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh no, I didn't really like it that much. I was like, wow, this is a snail that has an engine under his shell. That's really
Oh.
cool. I'm not gonna
Oh,
watch this
that
again. Yeah, he
Yeah,
finally got the movie.
yeah. The movie is unknown. Like, it's very unknown. Like, I have never
Uh,
heard any motherfuckers talk
uh,
about it except,
it's. I'd say it's fairly. I'd say if it would raise a few ears in a crowd,
yeah, like some people would know it, but majority wouldn't.
especially like growing up in our Zoomer time period.
Yeah.
Oh, my legs hurt so bad.
I'm so
Oh
sorry.
yeah,
The nine to
me and
five.
Yaron have some funny stories to tell.
Oh yeah.
Yaron, do you want to do the honors about the
Oh
Schmooting.
no. No.
Oh yeah, small schmooting.
Oh,
Say small schmooting.
I don't think I think you should explain it.
Okay, so this happened like I think Thursday. No, it happened like
No,
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So apparently, while I went to like my doctor's appointment on Tuesday, these two kids got in like a major fight in like the cafeteria like during my lunch hour. So like, so your own, so you know, like me and
Yeah.
Giovanni's lunch hour.
I
But
let me
For context, guys, these two are in high school, and I'm
yeah.
not. Continue.
He's out of high school. He's out of high school.
Yeah, I'm
But
a grown big
basically,
boy.
this massive fight between these two kids happened apparently, and like even in like the video of the fight, I could see my friends Giovanni and Emiliano. Like they got a fucking front row seat of it. They were like right behind them in like the video.
It's kind of radical.
I saw Giovanni pull up his phone. Is all I'm saying. But But the motherfucker, like, I remember they got like, as I can best describe, it wasn't even a fight when I saw the video. It was more like
Yeah,
wrestling. Like they
yeah,
were grabbing each other. I saw like barely any punches out.
Violence.
It was, you know how like sumo wrestlers have to push each
yup,
other off the mat? That's what that shit looked like. Like, and it was like so funny. Like I died when I was shown the video the next day by somebody who I'm not going to say the name of because he records a lot of fights because I
Oh
don't
yeah,
want
of
him to get in
course.
trouble.
This is all
But
confidential here.
yeah, but it was so fucking funny seeing it. Oh yeah, all I'm saying is fucker got caught before because he was a little retarded when it comes to recording stuff like that.
Um,
It's okay for me to use that word.
another.
Okay, so but something
Go
else
ahead.
about the Smooth Schmuter was after that fight, apparently like around I forgot what time, but it was
it was like,
like right around when school ended, so like around 3,
yeah, it
3:30.
was like 3 or 3:30.
Like around then, apparently somebody called in a threat that school the day after.
Schmoot up the
Like,
schmool.
oh yeah, sorry, schmoot up the
Don't.
schmule.
Okay. So don't worry. This is our first time, recording this stuff. I'll go back
Yeah,
and
I
I
know.
will,
I'm very used to saying
so
this.
that the YouTube AI
Edit
doesn't,
this.
dissect us.
Edit this. Fucking censor it. But
Yeah, of
schmool
course.
schmuters. But but apparently like they claimed that one of the two kids who were in the fight called in a schmool schmuting threat saying that he would fuck. God damn it, I keep fucking it up. That he would schmoot.
Bro, it's our first
That
time.
he
You know
would
what?
that he
It's our
would
first
schmool
time.
schmoot the fucking schmule. Oh, he would schmool schmoot the fucking skull. He said he would do that the day after, apparently. And what did they do? They tried to hide it from us, the kids and the parents. Like
Yeah, that's
apparently they
weird.
only informed the teachers, but the teachers didn't call students. Like I learned about this shit in 5th hour, and some of my friends knew about it in like 1st hour.
Yeah, and
Like,
they
and
didn't.
they thought it was safe for us to go. They didn't try canceling or sending out a mass email to the parents or the students.
No,
Nothing. My mom got no email. I got no email.
I
I tried
know.
emailing the admin about it, saying like, hey, I heard claims about this. Do you have any comment? And they didn't respond. Like a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
they won't give your ass time.
I specifically reached out to them because I wanted to see if they were hiding it on purpose. Because I wanted to hear them say it. I wanted to hear them say that there would be a schmool schmuting. Like, I wanted them to understand the danger they were putting us in. Which
No,
apparently the fuckers didn't.
no, because why would they hide it if they were supposed
Yes.
to give out? If they were
Why
supposed
would
to give
they?
out the, if they were supposed to give out the emails.
I
Why would
remember
they?
when I was when I was like outside the school and I was walking in the morning, there was like this cop car pulled up and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
Like it
seen
was
the cop
pulled.
car.
Yeah, it was pulled up like near the entrance of the school, like fucking just sitting there with like its lights on, but they weren't like beeping,
Mhm.
so they
Yeah.
was just sitting there. I think the cops were like in the school, but apparently they also came like yesterday to break up the fight because I think the two kids were either juniors or sophomores, so they could be like held liable and shit like that.
Yeah.
But my main problem is like they didn't even try to do anything. They didn't.
Mhm.
They tried to hide it more than they tried to do anything. Like
Yeah,
I
that's
wish the
fucked.
cops would have at least like they would have at least like had an assembly or something like that. Actually, no, that probably would have been a shooting range. But like, yeah, I'll be honest. Like,
Yeah, let's round all these kids up.
Yeah, let's gather all these kids up in a room with only one exit.
Woo! I love very sensitive topics.
Yeah, shmoo.
Let's lighten the mood a little with this next question. What's your deepest and darkest secret?
I could not tell what the fuck he just said.
couldn't tell.
Do you want to know what I heard? How deep is the American secret?
That's not what I said.
What did you
I
say?
said, what is your deepest and darkest secret?
I'm not.
You're
I
on
got-
7th grade?
It
7th
was a
grade?
joke.
No,
It was
it
a
was a
great-
joke.
it was
It was a
it was-
joke. It was a joke, my guy. That was a joke. But I
Uh.
do have one, but
I
that's not. I'm not gonna
We
say.
we
think
conversated about it
But
off the podcast, and it was
I
pretty
think
funny.
you know what, I think I'm gonna discuss it.
so
No, Mr.
no,
Yaron is
no,
not comfortable.
I'm not
No, no,
comfortable.
no, not his, not his, mine.
Oh,
Oh,
yours?
yours?
Oh,
Yeah,
if
you can go
if you,
for
Okay,
it.
if you
all I'm
want
gonna
to,
say
go
is,
right ahead.
do you think, the Lord himself would appreciate this? Me talking about this.
Well, it depends exactly what you're about to talk
You
about.
know, I know what type of Lord you know what type of Lord I'm talking about, right?
Yes,
The
I
one.
do. I
The
do,
one
and
Lord.
let's not get into that. Let's not.
Not get into it.
Yeah,
Not
no,
get into
no.
it.
Let's not.
Can we
Let's not get
can we
into
talk about
anything.
how we
No,
fakes?
no,
Okay.
no. Nothing
Okay.
that personal. This podcast is
I'm
going
very
to be.
confident.
Yeah, no. That's not
Okay.
something. No.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm freaking out, dude.
Well,
Anyways.
a dark secret is I once shat myself on the bus when I was 9.
what?
Oh, well, I guess we can go into embarrassing stories.
Yeah, like I like this is my darkest secret that is
So
not personal because the other would mention someone that would start with the letter S, but I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, yeah. So
Oh, okay.
like I think it was like on a field trip. I don't know. Like, I all I remember is like this could be selective memory, but I'm not sure if it was me who shat myself or another kid. That's such an odd thing to say.
Yeah, that is weird. Why don't you
So, like
remember?
I know
How long
I'm
ago was
either
it?
9.
Oh, you did say 9. I'm sorry. Continue.
Like it was 6 years ago now, but I
Okay.
don't remember that much. I was in single digits. Like I was in. Oh shit. I was but it was. I'm gonna tell this from third person since I can't fucking remember.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I got another good story to tell after this. That means. But
All right.
I remember like
Story
I
time
was
from
on the
Fawnder,
bus to like
ladies and gentlemen.
the aquarium.
Yes.
I think Yaron knows the aquarium I'm talking about. As I can best describe, this aquarium is well known and has certain stuff like Japanese spider crabs and stuff like that.
no, I think I know what
Ooh,
you're talking about. I think I
that's
know.
pretty
Like
cool.
unique. Oh,
Of course.
I remember like we were on our way to like I think actually no, we were coming back from the fucking aquarium like at around like 1:30, and I think I trusted a fart too much and I sharted.
Oh, dude, no, never trust them, dude. What I do is I have this little corkscrew that I keep in my wallet all the time. Whenever I need to, do it in public, I just twist it in there.
I think the main reason I remember this is very specific. There was this
Ugh.
one kid who, as I can best describe, was a bro. He claimed he did not smell anything the entire way back. I forgot. I don't know. I don't remember who it is, but whoever you are, thank you. We got back at like 2:30.
Shout out to him from the Wizards Only
Shout
host.
out. Yeah, shout out. Can we censor most of these?
Alright, so
At
What
this
do you
so
mean,
point?
censor?
I'm not realizing that too much
No, it's,
shit-related stories.
come on.
no, it's all
Like I
right.
feel like EDP.
We don't care. Oh, okay.
But
So
we may have.
anyways,
Your own
Anyways,
so
go ahead, Yaron.
when I was little, when I was not little, when I was going to Florida, that was a couple summers ago.
Right,
Um, I accidentally pissed myself.
right.
I didn't tell
Piss some
anybody.
shit
How much?
from the Wizards
How
Only.
much?
It wasn't that much. It wasn't that much. But it didn't go all the way through my. Well, it went some way through my pants, but nobody felt it, which is good.
Felt?
But
What do you
no,
mean,
like no,
Phil?
not like that. Hold on. Nobody. It wasn't like through the
You mean scene?
well scene, but it wasn't. It didn't. It didn't go on the chair. That's what I'm saying. It didn't go
Uh,
full on the chair.
no one felt the
So
moistness,
yep.
the
So
imprint.
by the time we stopped at a gas station to use the bathroom, I literally quickly ran out of the car and just went. And as soon as I got back, I had my sweater under it, so nobody would see or anything. As soon
Right,
as I
right, right.
got back to the car, I sat at the exact same spot, and I kept my sweater there because I didn't want to felt it or anything. But
Right.
after that, like nobody seen it. Nobody seen it or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I smelt it. I
Smell?
I'm not
Smell
smelt it.
piss.
I smelled it. Right. I start smelling the piss, and I'm
Mm.
just like,
Got your nose
yeah.
right up in there?
No, my nose wasn't right up
Huffing
there.
that shit. I meant piss.
It's like South Park when they like sniff cat piss.
Like get high off it.
Yo, wait, hon, is that real? I'll wait for your own
I
story to be
actually,
finished
yeah,
before
I
we
have
talk
another
about
fact
that.
about that.
But
No.
my brother was right next to me and he smelled that as well, and he said, "Did you piss yourself?" I'm like, "Yeah, only a little bit." And we literally
You
did
try
not
hiding
say
it,
anything.
yeah, just low.
Oh yeah, I
We
did.
literally did not say anything else. We just like looked at each other and just didn't say anything after
Oh my god,
Brotherly
dude.
love!
that.
Yeah!
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. Um, I got another. Well, not another. I do have a piss story. This one was really funny. You guys being little reminded me of it because I also have like another like little kid piss story. I have a couple actually.
How come, like, as kids, we're, like, so retarded when it comes to pissing and stuff like that?
Dude, it's just because I actually don't know where I was going with that. But anyways, when I was in about I'd say between second and say fourth grade, somewhere in between there. Um, I remember going to the bathroom, and these bathrooms were like very, very small. It's very unrelated, but I just want to give like a good mental image, of my piss story to all the viewers out there and Wizards Only host. And I was a bigger kid, right? And I would wear these oversized shirts. I even remember the shirt I was wearing. I was wearing a red shirt.
Oversized? Like, what do you mean oversized?
Oversized was fat shit.
Oh.
Yeah, so I guess like I don't know. I guess I didn't take in account how big my shirt was, and I was like, oh, I love using the
You pissed
bathroom. I
on your
love
shirt.
pissing. Yep, I pissed all in it. No, not a drop, not a drop got
You
out
didn't
of
feel
the
like it
shirt.
bounced back?
No, dude. I wasn't. I was like thinking about going home and playing Halo 3. Dude, I was in another state. I was just like, it was the end of the day. We were getting ready to go back on the bus, and this is why no one like I didn't get like sane doing it. So I had this big old red binder, right? And it was like I'd say like half the size of me because I was a
I,
little booger, right?
I have two more embarrassing
And I
stories. Go,
remember
continue.
I was sitting down at the lunch table because they had this thing to where instead of walking out to the buses, they would like call your buses, and I guess it was due to
Oh, yeah.
like
My
it,
school did that, like, in earlier grades and stuff like that.
yeah, I think it was due to a lot of schmool schmooting instances that went on in the world at that time,
I
and
think mine
they
was
were
just
taking
kidnapping.
that's pretty bad. They were taking like extra precautions and whatnot. And so what I did, my genius little me, right? I held this binder like over where I peed, and I was just like kind of like waddling like a penguin, like all the way up to the bus. And then as soon as I was out there waiting for the bus, I just hurried up, tucked my shirt in, my shorts, and then
Why didn't you do
I
that
went home.
before? Okay, I
Did you roll
have
mute?
two more. Yeah.
I heard him say, "Oh my god," and then his audio cuts out.
My dogs are barking and I want them to go to bed, but they won't.
We couldn't hear him.
Yeah, we
Okay,
didn't hear.
That was
well, I
so
heard
fucking funny. I heard you whisper that. Okay, I got two stories. So you know
All
how
right.
you were mentioning the binder covering your piss stain?
Yeah.
I have a story. I think it was from before COVID in middle school, so I think it was sixth grade. I wasn't in school for seventh grade, me and Yaron.
Mm.
yeah.
So I think it was sixth grade. It was like in second hour. I think it was social studies was my fucking second hour. I had this teacher with like fucking this like guy teacher who was the standard hippie teacher. He had like blonde
I
long
love teachers
hair,
like that so much.
who looked like fucking like he had the Dora haircut. If you understand what I mean.
You wear like
But
John Lennon glasses.
yeah, he did. But yeah, he
Knew it.
wore I think I'm just gonna outright
Wear
say his name
bell
because
bottoms.
I'm just gonna outright say that name because I don't think he works at the school anymore.
But he has a child now.
Yeah, he has a family now. I remember
Yeah.
he was having like a family while we
No,
were
'cause,
in middle school.
When I was in 8th grade, I seen him with his baby with the other teacher. I forgot the other teacher's name.
Oh yeah, like
but I seen-
Alright, let's not dox too many teachers now.
yeah. I know which teacher it is though. But
Yeah.
I remember it was like that second hour. I remember just like sitting in like the back of the class, like in the corner, like, huh, I love learning about fucking ancient Mesopotamia. What the fuck? Where the fuck it's called?
Mesopotamia?
Shut up. Yeah, Mesopotamia. We were learning about some shit like that, like a River Valley civilization, like some shit like that.
Mhm.
But
Right.
then I bent down to grab my pistol and all pissed.
Whoa! White! 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 Oh. What were you trying to say?
Pencil! Pencil! Pencil!
Oh god.
God damn it. We have made too many edgy jokes.
Yes,
It's
already.
not even on
Okay.
purpose either.
Yeah, like it's accidental. Like, okay, the pencil. But I went down to grab the I went down to grab the pencil, and I went down to grab the object, and I heard a fucking rip. I heard like
No.
but I didn't like feel a rip. I was like, did I just
Bro ripped
fart?
his
Like,
pants.
what the fuck was that? I was like, what the fuck was that? Then I felt, and all I felt was my underwear. I was like, oh fuck. And so you know, my middle school was strict as shit with phones. You weren't allowed to have it or like request it from any teachers. Like if you were caught with your phone, like even like if you took it out of your backpack, oh yeah, we also had to put our backpacks in our lockers. So and we couldn't bring our phone to us. You could get like suspended or taken away and wait till your mom to pick it up or some shit like that.
Yeah,
But,
the
so
standard.
I had to waddle throughout the rest of the day, like a binder.
It's like sticky
blocking,
popcorn in a movie theater aisle.
As I can best describe, it was ripped in the worst part. It was in the place like under your ass and under your dick. Like it was right in the
taint?
middle there. Yeah, it was like right in the taint where it was a rip. So like the only way I was safe is when I was sitting. So and I had
Nice
to like
surprise.
walk around the class. And it's like that. I fucking sat there and I remember somebody's whose name starts with S that I was still friends with at that time that I will not say.
We're gonna call
Hey,
this
like,
person Seth. Okay,
Seth,
continue.
yeah. But Seth, basically, I'm gonna fuck it up right now. I fucked it up several times, right? Seth basically, they first saw it and they were like, oh, what the fuck? I think Yaron also saw it, but I don't think he may remember it. I remember I had a class with him in it. I don't know where Yaron is. Yaron, are you
Yeah, he's.
Okay,
Yeah, no,
Yaron's
he's
gone.
he's.
I will be right back. I gotta go take my dog. Shut up! I gotta go.
It's fine.
Shut up!
Take.
I gotta go. Yes. I'll be right back.
He just kept screaming, shut up!
Shut up!
It reminds me of Cartman. It reminds me of Cartman with the cat. And I'm his cat!
No, kitty, that's
My
a
God.
bad kitty.
Well,
No,
I
kitty,
remember,
this is
like,
my
when-
papa.
But I remember, like, when my mom, when I had walked home. Oh yeah, this is like around the time I started walking home too. Like when I walked home, like I was still holding my binder, covering my fucking rip, and I was just sitting there,
You
when I got
soiled
home,
your
like,
undergarments.
not soiled. I didn't piss in them. I fucking ripped them. But
They're
I
still
remember telling
soiled.
my mom
Oh, you-
them, and I said like I couldn't. And I like told my mom because like the school's dumbass policy about phones, I couldn't call her or anything, and I was too embarrassed to tell the teacher, so I had to walk throughout the whole fucking day. Like,
Oh.
those are the worst type of days where like something bad
Yeah,
happens to
dude,
you.
that fucking
You like
sucks so
that
bad.
follows you.
The
Like they
embarrassment.
suck dick.
Yeah, dude.
Like, cause it's like you start forgetting about it is the worst part. Like
Then
you'll
you
like
remember
be sitting there, then
on a
you
cold
remember
Sunday at 3 a.m.
like you'll remember like an hour later, like oh shit, I need to cover it. Okay, now I have another embarrassing story that actually doesn't involve me for
All right,
once.
go ahead, Founder.
I think I told you this story before,
Heavy.
but you might remember if I tell you it. But basically there was this one kid in like upper elementary, and I think he did it like till 6th grade. It was like it was like lower and upper elementary till 6th grade, right? Where he would like constantly piss himself.
Oh, dude. What?
He would
Dude.
he would. We'll call him. Well, I'm not gonna even give him like a fake name because he has a very unique name because you've heard it before. It's a name that gave
Okay,
you
hold on,
whiplash
hold on,
the
hold on,
first
hold on,
time you
hold on.
heard it.
Hold on. Before we discuss this name,
You thought it
would
was
he
a
be
fairy tale
comfortable?
character.
Would he be comfortable with you telling the story?
Doesn't fucking know who I am.
Just give him a fake
Finally
name.
back.
I'm not going. Yeah, I'm not gonna just give him. I'm just not gonna give him a name since there's not gonna be too many
okay.
stories involved.
Okay, that's fair.
But
Continue.
he would like just okay. So there was this kid in lower and upper elementary who would piss himself a lot. Like I remember, and whenever like he didn't like try to hide it when going to the teacher. He would raise his hand and say like, "Miss, I pissed myself," and stand.
Welcome back, Yaron.
Yaron may remember who I'm talking about, but
Don't say his
it was
name.
a long time. Okay, yeah, he remembers. But it was so fucking funny. I can't tell you, that was the light of my day back then. Like laughing
Daily piss
at the
in
person
class.
with like the pissed pants and stuff like that. Like it was like I think he did it like 6 times a year. Like he did it like an odd number of times. Like it was like a semi-common basis. Like if he didn't do it once a month, like you would think something
Dude,
was out.
why can't he just be like, dude, just get up and leave? Don't even ask the teacher. Fuck the teacher.
I do gotta say, like, I now know about stuff like childhood trauma, so I'm not sure if that could like have impacted it. He seems normal now,
Oh, yeah.
but
That is
still,
fair.
like, I'm very confused about it. Like,
Yeah.
cause his behavior never changed the whole time.
That
He was
is
always
very
this
weird.
bad boy who acted cool, but he probably
Pissed himself
thinks
very
everyone
often.
forgot. He probably thinks everyone forgot. I didn't, you motherfucker.
I didn't. And we're telling your story on the podcast, you unnamed, anonymous person that's never going to get any
Okay, I might
recognition
have
from this.
this daily thing where I'll always wait for Yaron after P to tell him what the fuck we're doing. So I can always warn him the hell that he's about to go through.
Bro, I'm still sore from
Context.
freaking Thursday.
These two live pretty close together, if you couldn't tell.
We go to the same school, but we're
Yeah.
not gonna say the school name and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fucking of
Most
course.
stuff about my personal life is private,
Yeah.
except stuff that involves other people I'm talking about with.
Instead
But
of
that's
funny
really-
shit.
But that's really the whole story.
Are you still sore from freaking Wednesday?
Yes.
My arms are still sore.
I think it was
gave him-
Thursday, actually.
No, it was Thursday. I didn't mean to say Wednesday. Thursday.
Okay, so for context of this, before we move on, we had to do 100 push-ups, 100
No, it's 50-50.
bicycles, and 100
Oh.
squats. Oh yeah,
It was
50-50 between 2
I
people.
hate bicycles.
They're very easy for me.
I don't
Bro,
like
not
them,
easy
dude.
for me. I did them
Dude,
so
any
wrong.
kind of
Push-ups
core
are hard
workout.
for me.
Yeah.
No.
Like I'm really good at. I did the bicycles by myself because the other person ran out of energy. I had to do 100 bicycles.
Damn.
That shit was easy.
And who was your
My-
partner? Well, no,
I'm
no.
not gonna say, motherfucker.
Okay,
Give
continue
him a
on.
really funny fake name. That's like very obviously fake.
Yeah, just say a funny fake name.
Johnston.
Johnston.
That's like a name that's like sounds normal, but it's just like if you think about it for a little bit, it's like what the fuck?
I'm saying it because if Yaron knows the person,
Yeah.
Johnston actually does give away his name, but Hey,
As long as they're
just don't alert
comfortable.
to anything. Yeah, they're probably comfortable. They're pretty physically fit and stuff like that.
As
They just
long
don't
as we
give
get
fucking security
confirmation
questions.
from the person, or
I'll probably
Okay.
fucking tell him about it later. You know, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say his name. His name's Daniel. He's a cool guy. He doesn't give a shit.
Okay, no, give
He's
us his
pretty
last
fit.
name, his middle name, his social security.
No.
No.
But he's pretty cool.
Yeah, I know
He's
him.
pretty athletic and stuff like that. There's several
Yeah.
Daniels, so we don't know.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, continue on. What are we talking about next?
Okay, so here's a question that I actually wanted to bring up because I wanted to see your guys' opinions on it. Now, you might have heard this special little, I guess it would be a hypothetical before. What do you think would win? Every Pokemon or a
Damn it.
billion
Versus,
lions?
A billion lions.
I'm just saying, a fucking Pokemon would shred. Like,
Yes.
I don't understand.
You think so?
I don't even. Yeah, there is literal Pokemon who have the power of the sun. Like they have the power of the Earth's core also. Like the fucking what's the red bastard?
I'm
forgot
gonna
his
play the
name.
devil's advocate here, but it's a billion
Shut
lions.
the fuck up! No, fuck you, no.
Okay, so
they
look.
lose.
What if all of those lions turned into a giant mech?
We are not
Like they
bringing
just
up the
stacked on
sun
top of each other.
conversation. Like this is like saying if you throw a trillion lions into the sun, who would win? Like motherfucker, the sun would win.
But it's a trillion lions.
But here's the thing, though. Lions are very furry creatures, and also some of the Pokemon are legit like overpowered. Like they can fly and stuff like that. Some are literal dragons. Others are whales.
But
And I
it's a
shut
billion
the fuck
lions.
up. No, shut the fuck up. It is not that easy. Like I want you to understand.
It's
like,
so
they are-
easy to fucking
some
get you
of them-
going.
Mewtwo is has the power of a fucking god. Like you have to understand
All
that.
right, Yaron, what do you think about this whole?
I'm
this whole
lightheaded.
mess?
Hold on.
The Pokemon.
I know. Take a breather, Fawnder. Take a breather. You think the Pokemons would win? Why do you think that?
Yeah.
I want to hear your reasoning.
Cause they're over. Listen, lions, they don't do anything but like just attacking and like scratching and just biting.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Pokemon have like magical fucking abilities.
It's not for like Pokemon.
But it's a billion. Okay, think of a billion of something.
Shut up. Listen,
Okay,
Pokemon
I want
will
to
win.
mention.
There's only
wait,
like
hold on,
1,000
I just gotta
Pokemon.
mention, are you talking about like all generations of Pokemon or just like a
Yeah.
certain generation?
Oh no, every Pokemon.
Then they'd win.
Pokemons.
Okay. Okay, so think of a million. Think of how many people are in the U.S. 300
Yeah.
million. Now times that by fucking 3. That's how many lions there are.
Still, the Pokemon would win.
Yes.
Why?
Pokemon.
You have to realize some of them literally. This is how I imagine. I imagine it's like 300. aka like there's like 1,000 fucking Pokemon versus like 10 million lions. Like that's all I'm imagining.
But what
It's
about
like-
a billion lions?
It's like I don't fucking care. It's still like 300. Like you know how they're like outmatched and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that,
but it's a
like,
billion lions.
I don't give a fuck.
But that's the
like,
predicament.
You have to
take
realize
that
some
into
of them is like a
consideration.
chain reaction. You have to realize with some that have like the power of the sun, it would literally just be combustion, instant. Like getting near them. Like I forgot what Pokemon is, but it's this magma scale. If we're going by Pokemon, we're going by like their canonical power level. One of them have like a power that's like this lava snail where like it burns like so hot that you will feel it for like 80 years. Like it's that fucking hot. Like some of them are just like ridiculously overpowered.
Okay, and how many Pokemon do that?
Fucking probably hundreds. Probably like 300 of the 1,000, but even then the other rest of them probably also have fucking overpowered abilities that I don't even know.
But do you know how insignificant 300 is to a billion?
No, I don't care because they'll win.
Okay, but some of these Pokemon, per se,
Next question.
run out of energy.
There is a
They'll get
Pokemon
tired.
who literally. Okay, now there is a Pokemon that literally might be God who may have created the universe. Are you gonna bring up that fucking 10 million lions or a billion
A
lions
billion.
will beat that motherfucker? Beat
I don't know.
literal
Okay.
God, the creator of the universe and everything inside it, including the damn lions.
Okay, what Pokemon is it?
I forgot the fucking name of it, but it has a certain mission in one
Anyways,
of the generations.
I was playing a little spy here just to get a little debate going. I also think the Pokemon will win, but I think it's really funny arguing against people with voice crack.
I'm
Ryan,
lightheaded.
take a second, breathe.
Breathe, Ryan. Drink some water. Do something.
Oh, hold on.
Bro's about to pass out.
It's we're around 52 minutes. We can start wrapping her up.
Nope. What? No more conversations.
Well, I mean,
it
like, as in we're just nearing the end. We can still talk.
Yeah. Okay. What?
This isn't 2 hour long.
Oh yeah, something me and Yaron were talking about when you were like muted while we were testing out like the voices and stuff like that. I was talking about gorilla AIDS, and how like
Right.
the original animal to have AIDS was like a chimpanzee.
Yeah, it was a chimp.
Who
You wanna know?
fucked a chimp?
I was about to say it was me.
Yeah, who fucked?
Sorry,
Did
guys.
Funky Monkey himself fuck the chimp?
Fucking monkey.
Bro's referencing an old name drop for real.
Yes, I am. But fucking just thinking about that, it's so fucking stupid. Like, what was I talking about?
It was me. It did AIDS, retard.
Oh yeah, chimpanzee. Sorry, I'm still lightheaded from Pokemon. But like, my main question
Bro
is,
took that conversation to heart.
why did who decided to fuck the monkey?
I already gave you the answer. It was me. You know what? This calls
need
for
to talk
drastic
about
measures.
conspiracy.
Google.
I need to talk about conspiracy
Who
theories.
fucked the ape to that had AIDS?
Make sure to look up on incognito, by the way.
No. Fuck
You
it, I'm
want your
proud of this.
FBI agent to
I'm
know?
proud of. What do you mean FBI? Is you gonna knock on my door for looking up who fucked the ape?
Yes.
No.
Because he's gotta finally find
Nonsense. Oh, real? What if it just said Jake in big bold letters?
you. Jacob. Just right there.
Real. Man.
It just says your address too, along with it.
Yeah. I have
Not
one of
an
those.
FBI agent just texting you. What are you searching up?
Dude. He's watching me masturbate from a satellite.
Okay.
Yeah, he with me for real.
You want me so bad?
You want me?
Bro's
It would
on
have been
the
like an
safety.
autistic first episode. I'm just saying.
I know, but it's great. I love the path
yeah,
thing.
I
We
love
talked
it,
about
but
piss for half an hour.
That
Literally.
was before the podcast, everybody.
All
That
right.
was before the podcast.
Oh yeah, totally before the podcast.
Are you gonna include that in the?
Yes, of course I am. Anyways,
Remember to censor
our
some of
limit
the
is
stuff I said.
our limit is an hour on this recording software. On
How
this
much
little.
minutes you have left?
Oh, we got like 5.
Okay, let's start to wrap it up then.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
In
Hopefully,
the next episode, we will be talking about a conspiracy theories, like how there was a second JFK shooter and how the FBI killed Martin Luther King. Hey,
Yeah.
we're gonna be talking about that.
Yeah.
That I was the
Yeah.
second shooter.
and hopefully Dom can join us next time too.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe we can also get a guest.
Yeah, who knows?
Maybe your own can get somebody. Maybe your own can get Emiliano.
No.
Yeah,
Maybe a million.
I'd be down to get anybody that you guys suggest. So all we gotta do is just
All I can
invite
best
them.
describe Emiliano is like a less autistic version of Giovanni. So just so you get like a vision of him.
I met him like
he's
once.
he's a little less artistic. Okay, end the stream. End the fucking end it.
See you guys
Okay.
next time.
Bye,
See you
guys.
fuckers. Conspiracy theorist JFK was
This
assassinated by
is
two shooters.
and this has been the Wizards Only first episode. Thank
We
you.
should wait on before we close it. I
Okay.
want to say one more thing.
Okay.
I want
go
to say one more thing. I
Yep.
want if anybody is an artist out there, we will pay. I will pay you to put
No, we
only
won't.
Wizards in the OnlyFans
Whoa,
OnlyFans
whoa, whoa,
spot.
whoa, whoa.
Like
No.
I will pay you to do that.
Well,
Like,
No,
that
we
would be-
won't. We're lying.
That
We're
would
going to
be a
Jiffy. We're
good
going to steal all your money.
SoundCloud- That would
broke.
be a good SoundCloud profile. We will
Young, I'm
we will
broke.
fucking steal 100. I will pay for it. You will get 50 ruby. You get
50 rubies? I'll give you RuneScape gold.
No, 50 Indian rubies. You will get 50 Indian rubies. That you
Bombs?
can only in a gift card that you have to spend at the airport. You have to spend at the airport. No other reason. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
This has
everybody.
been
See you
Fawnder,
next
your
time.
host,
This
and
is-
also Jake and Yaron, your host. Fuck you
Yeah.
all. Kill yourself.
Signing off.
Leave.
This has been an
Fuck you
extremely
all.
long.
Kill yourself.
This has
Shut
been an
the fuck-
extremely long ending.
How much minutes left?
Oh, we got about 2.
I'm gonna say the N-word. I'm gonna say the N-word.